What's going on, guys? It's Jimmy here. So, both Tucker Carlson at Fox News, well, he got either fired or let go, or they parted ways. And Don Lemon at CNN, he definitely got fired. And I'm going to give you the rundown of what happened here in this video. I know things are going crazy here. That's what we do here on the show. We keep you up to date here with everything going on here in our country on a daily basis. So let's jump right in. We'll start here with what happened with Tucker Carlson on Fox News. If you know, there was just a $787 million settlement with Fox News and Dominion Voting Systems. Almost $1 billion here. This was based on the claims from Fox News that Dominion was suing them over the voter fraud allegations, and Fox News decided to settle with them. And this was actually more money than Dominion made in a year. And so Dominion made out pretty good here. Fox News decided to settle instead of put their people on the stand like Tucker Carlson and Maria Bartiromo, and maybe save some face, but lose a lot of money. Here's what Fox News told their viewers here all of a sudden in a rash decision. Maybe take a listen here.
We have some news from within our Fox family. Fox News Media and Tucker Carlson have mutually agreed to part ways. Tucker's last show was this past Friday. We want to thank Tucker Carlson for his service to the network as a host and prior to that as a long-term contributor.
I want to bring in our media analyst, Sarah Fisher. Sarah, just the way that was read right there, Harris Faulkner reading that on the air very calmly, very quickly, very dispassionately. Have you learned anything in the minute since we've learned this big news to the big question, which is why?
Well, we've asked Dominion spokespeople if this is explicitly tied. They said that there is nothing they can share yet about whether it's tied to the settlement. But the other thing that we're worried about or thinking about right now is what those tapes from former Fox producer Abby Grossberg may have uncovered. Of course, you'll recall that she was part of this suit in that she claimed that Fox News had sort of meddled with her testimony. She had then put out an amended legal filing shortly before the court case and said that basically there was tapes in which Rudy Giuliani and others were saying things about the voting machine fraud, Dominion, et cetera. So one could ask yourselves, is there something implicating there? But there was nothing that was a part of this agreement, to your point, John, that said that any personnel would be fired from the settlement. In fact, within this settlement, there wasn't even any requirement that Fox had to apologize or retract any of its reporting.
And Sarah, he said the 8 o'clock hour, since Megyn Kelly moved on. That's almost 7 years. I think 6 are going on 7 years ago now. The timing, you can look backwards, and you look just a week or so ago, the Dominion settlement. You can also look forward. Fox, whatever you think of it, whatever people watching think of the network, making this decision as we head into a 2024 presidential campaign cycle. Somebody who, as we noted, had the first post-arraignment interview with the former president of the United States, Donald Trump, who's the Republican frontrunner. For a network that prides itself on its political coverage, to do this at this moment is stunning and tells you something.
Absolutely does. Not only was Tucker Carlson like the highest rated personality on Fox, John, he was one of the highest rated shows on all of cable. So it's an explosive move that Fox is going to do this, especially to your point ahead of the 2024 election. There isn't really like a backup for Tucker Carlson. There's no major personality that brings in the same kind of ratings that he does. The Five does very well, one of their shows, but it's not like they have someone in their stable that they're going to be able to replace him with. I do think it's notable that they didn't give Tucker Carlson a chance to even sign off. To me, that tells you that part of this decision may have been a little bit rushed. We don't know who's going to replace him. All we know for now is that hour will continue with political coverage. They ran a promotional spot earlier today touting an interview with a potential candidate. We just don't know who's going to be the permanent host quite yet.
This also comes just after a few months ago, back in December, Fox News parted ways with Laura Trump, the former president's daughter-in-law, who was a host on Fox News. She is now gone. Also, Laura Trump is married to Eric Trump, who is the third child of Donald Trump. So Laura Trump is now gone here as well. And a lot of people have been either fired or are gone here from Fox News. Now, in addition to Fox News, it's not only Fox News here. Today, Don Lemon, a host at CNN, says he was fired from CNN. Fired. He said, confirm this. The news comes as Lemon says he has been at the center of a string of controversies over his on-air comments and treatment of female colleagues. He was terminated from his role at CNN, he announced here on Monday. The news comes after Variety published a story earlier this month on allegations that he mistreated his female colleagues over the course of his career there. And earlier this year, he faced backlash over widely criticized comments that he made on air. He announced the news on Twitter, saying he was informed by his agent that he was being terminated from CNN. Here is his Twitter post. Here is what he wrote. He says, quote, "I was informed this morning by my agent that I have been terminated by CNN. I am stunned. After 17 years at CNN, I would have thought that someone in management would have had the decency to tell me directly. At no time was I ever given any indication that I would not be able to continue to do the work I have loved at the network, CNN. It is clear that there are some larger issues at play. With that said, I want to thank my colleagues and the many teams I have worked with for an incredible run. They are the most talented journalists in the business, and I wish them all the best." This already has almost 12 million views already today on his post and about 30,000 likes. Lemon was with CNN since 2006. He also worked on the Today Show and the NBC Nightly News. So he was there for almost 20 years, 17 years. Yeah, so you guys can let me know your thoughts on this. We're seeing this both at Fox News and CNN. Lemon says there's, quote, something larger at play here. Do you think that's the case? Because we're seeing this here on maybe a larger scale. So let me know your thoughts here in the comments. I'll keep you up to date here with everything going on here in our country on a daily basis. If you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe down below to our YouTube channel. Click the bell icon so you don't miss out on any new videos. I'll keep you up to date here with everything going on here in our country and around the world on a daily basis. It's completely free to subscribe. Thanks for liking and sharing these videos. Here's some videos you should watch next. If you're a gun owner, you should watch this alarming video here. Or you can watch this video here about the big problem about Social Security, SSI, SSDI, Medicare, and millions of Americans here. So click on one of those videos next. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.